Good morning, Judy here from Thistledew Creations. I'm going to do a flip through of this smaller copy of Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady by Edith Holden. This one has already been deconstructed and the pages are 5.5 by 7.25 approximately. And I've received it in a purchase from a lady in Utah, and I wasn't sure if it would be complete. It seems to be pretty complete. So the cover has been taken off of the book. Good cardstock, glossy. I'm not sure why the X is there. Maybe it was a library book or something. First published in 1977. This one looks like it was 1984. And we're still seeking it out. It was originally based on her diary for the year 1906. We're still seeking out these books in 2024. So let's see how long we continue to. Probably a long time for us junk journalers and paper crafters, especially if you'd like the style of the nature notes. It goes by months, and I love the way the pages have the brown edges around them. And the pictures, obviously hand-drawn, hand-painted. And where she knows the name of the creature, she writes it. Sometimes it has a scientific name, sometimes it's just a common name. You can find other flip-throughs of a more modern version of this book and some other smaller themed books that are related to this on the playlist that I've created for this. Flip-throughs playlist. So I'm looking at the page numbers. There doesn't seem to be any missing. I'm so looking forward to using these pages. It's been on my wish list in the Facebook groups ever since I started joining the wish lists, swaps, Happy Mail requests, and I have received a few packages of bits and pieces of the books. Mostly the larger size. I was really thrilled to see the smaller size. It's quite usable when the pictures are a bit smaller. I love the fact that she's included some poems and some quotes and things, and then a few of the pages are not separated, which is nice. It allows me to use them in different ways. And you can see the comparison with the brand new book that I flipped through. It has the same pages and the same pictures, but the paper is different. The size is different, of course. That one's still partially attached. I've included a snake in there. Lots of botanical drawings. Especially like seeing the months that are important to me, like I was born in May. Most of my family was born in May. My brother is the oddball in November. May was always a busy cake month for us. 4 of us with May birthdays, plus a bunch of friends with May birthdays as well. Lots of dragonflies in the summer pages. bees. Lots of dragonflies though. Two different kinds of bees. I love the thistles with the bees on it. Might have to use that as a cover for my Thistledew Creations idea book. Which I gotta get creating because I've lost track of a lot of the ideas that I had, and it'd be helpful to have them all in one book. Once you start swapping and you're giving things away before you have a chance to make a duplicate or document what you've done. Now I do have my videos to go back through and look, which is good. It's one of the reasons I do this. It's to have a record for myself of what I've made and what I've found. I often go back through my haul videos to see if there's a craft supply that I've forgotten that I have. You tuck it on a shelf somewhere or in a drawer and forget about it. You go back through your haul videos and you go, oh yeah, where did I put that? Usually you can remember, but sometimes you can't. I'm sure you crafters can relate. So there's a story behind this book too. I was in a Facebook group and she said she had this stuff for sale and had listed a price for it, which I thought was a decent price for what was included. But I knew she was in the States, so I asked her to get me a price to ship it to me in Ontario, Canada, thinking she would check the price and let me know so I could decide. Well, the next message I got back from her was saying how much it was to ship it, which was $45 US to ship it, which I think was more than the price of the items. But then what she probably didn't think about is then I have to pay exchange on that. So it ended up costing me almost $150 for this book and the 3 pads of paper and the other loose papers, which in the end I don't regret making the purchase, but I was a little bit miffed that she had already mailed it. She didn't wait for my answer to say yes or no. I would have thought about it a little bit because it was right before Christmas and I knew that there was a postal strike coming. So I might have said no, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't have the chance because I'm really happy to have this and the papers. So, and then the last few pages is a list of all the wildflowers found in the neighborhood of Olton, Warwickshire, which is, I guess, where she did all these drawings. And then she did a summary of all the different plants that she had found. So I like the way she writes. I like the way that they designed the book as far as it having the brown edges. This size is very usable. So I hope you've enjoyed that little flip through. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And most of all, have a great day. Happy crafting.